What's going on, guys? This is Joe with Edcpockets, and today we're going to be reviewing and talking about the Benchmade freak. She's a super freak, super freaky. Sorry about that. But also I'm going to apologize in advance too for the noise nearby. I was not expecting it to be this noisy where I'm filming today. So I will try to speak loudly and clearly for you guys. If you do miss anything because of the noise, leave a comment with any questions or concerns and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right. So anyway, Benchmade freak. Look at this. I call this the dangle factor. People laugh when I say that, but that's what it is. It's dangling. It's the dangle factor. Super fidgety, super awesome knife. Great dangle factor. I'm going to, that's going to be my thing. That's going to be my thing. Dangle factor. I'm going to be the one that says that. I'm keeping that. That's my saying. That's my way to describe the blade dangling down there, the dangle factor. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys some specs and a rundown on this knife. Benchmade freak overall length is 8.46 inches. Blade length on this thing is 3.6 inches. It is a M4 blade. You can see right there, nice M4 blade with a drop point and a hollow grind. Okay. Handle length is 4.86 and the handle material is G10. And that's something I really wanted to point out on this knife. The pattern on this G10 is just beautiful. Look at that. Just awesome. It's one of the things that really made this knife stand out to me. And then also the red, the little hints of red in this knife with that G10 and that pattern just makes this thing look awesome. It's an awesome, really awesome looking knife. And the ergonomics on this knife, it feels really good in the hand. For the size of it, it's not as heavy as you think it might be. It's really not heavy at all. Fidgety, it's perfect. And of course it has the axis lock too. That's Benchmade's thing, axis lock. And it does have dual thumb studs too. So if you did not want to open it with the axis lock, you could always flick it open with your thumb, or you can use a different finger too if you really wanted to. Yeah, great knife. It is a good overall EDC folder. Once you get it in your hand, if you're anything like me, it's hard to stop messing with it. I rotate my carry quite a bit. When I put this thing back in storage and I don't carry it for a little bit, and then I remember, oh, I haven't carried the freak for a little bit, and then I get it out and start carrying it again, I want to kick myself in the butt for not carrying it for as long as I went without carrying it, because it's a great knife. It's my favorite, one of my favorites, if not my favorite Benchmade knife. Yeah, it might be my favorite Benchmade. Not 100% sure, but I am. It just might be, if I'm being completely honest. And you can actually pick this up for $252. I've seen it for about $252 some places. I've seen it other places for like $243. So if your budget for a new folder is around the $240, $250 range, you can check different places. They have it for a couple different prices, certain places. So about $240, $250, $243, $252 is two of the prices I saw. So pick it up for around that price. Also, I wanted to mention something else about this knife. I wanted to give him a shout out too. My buddy Frank from What's the Point EDC, I actually met him from the knife store I work at, Edgeworks Knife and Supply in Frederick, Maryland. I wanted to mention that I carried this knife yesterday, and he's never handled one. He's a customer there. I've actually met him through working there. Great dude, solid dude. So we'll talk about knives, and we just vibed really well. So I was like, hey man, like bring some knives in that I haven't seen of yours yet. I'll bring some of mine. And he's like, okay, cool. So I brought this in yesterday, one of the knives I brought in yesterday, and he could not stop playing with it. That's right, Frank. I'm calling you out, man. He, in a good way, though, in a good way. He could not put this thing down. He just kept playing with it, and he loved it. He loved this knife. And if you don't follow What's the Point EDC on YouTube yet, subscribe to his channel, please, and follow his Instagram as well. What's the Point EDC? Frank is a good dude. He knows his stuff about knives. Really great videos, just really awesome guy, and I'm glad I met him, and we just vibe real well together, and he's one of the best customers at Edgeworks. He always comes in, we talk about knives and everything, and just a really good dude with great content. So show Frank the love and support he deserves. And I think that's pretty much everything I have to say about this knife. I went over the specs. I said about the dual thumb studs. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think that's everything about this knife. Now, the last thing for me to do before I leave you with some knife porn close-ups of the knife without me talking, let you see it close up without me speaking or anything like that, I'm gonna do a quick pocket dump for you, let you see what I have on me today. Something I'm gonna try to do every video. If I forget to do it, I apologize, but something I want to try to do every video, kind of, you know, that be my thing in my videos, or, you know, that and the dangle factor. Actually, yeah, we'll talk about the dangle factor whenever a knife has a nice dangle factor. So those two things can be my things. All right, so on me today, of course, I didn't just bring this knife out to talk about it. I wanted to carry it. I've been carrying it now for the past couple days. So I got the Benchmade Freek right there. All right, and then next one I have, I just picked this up. This is the Civivi Sentinel Strike. All right, I just picked this up from the knife shop I work at, Edgeworks Knife and Supply in Frederick, Maryland. Talk about another knife that has awesome dangle factor. I mean, this thing is awesome. I love this knife so much. Another great knife from Civivi. Highly recommend this one too, and I'll probably end up doing a review on this one here in the near future. So we got that. And then as far as multi-tools go, today I have the Gerber Truss. Okay, great, reliable, budget-friendly multi-tool. Can't go wrong with it. Usually carrying a Gerber or Leatherman on me. Like both a lot. And then as far as fixed blades go, I have the Kaiser Harpoon. Awesome fixed blade. Perfect size for EDC. Not too big, not too small, and it just looks really cool too. Great looking knife. So yeah, that's my pocket dump I got. Thank you guys for watching, and if you don't subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and you can also find me on Instagram at Edcpockets on Instagram. Got a nice collection of videos and pictures on there of my own, and I also, if you tag me, I will also feature your videos or pictures on there as well. So just hit the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram, and thank you guys. Have a good one.